in live.
And
Can they
now
hear
we're
us?
live for real.
Whoa!
And now we're live for real.
That's insane.
And now we're live for real?
And now we're live for real.
And now we're real for live.
If you believe that sort of thing.
And now we're live
Do you
for
believe
A?
it?
For ACON? Cool.
Yeah.
Did you say for Akon? Akon is great. I love his music.
For Akon.
That's just Akon with cat ears.
Yeah, it is a con.
Yeah, for A.
Yeah, with
It's
cat
fun.
ears. I don't know. I thought we were all on the same page here.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Evil Brew.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that
Yeah.
the fact that this is like the first stream for some of us in the day where like we've been awake for like 30 minutes. We have like the morning brain rot. It's great.
Yeah.
Y'all, I've been up for 7 hours and I still have morning brain rot.
I just have brain rot.
I think we have to take the
away.
morning out of it, right?
Yeah.
Welcome
up
to Brain Rot.
An hour ago.
An hour?
I've been up for 4 hours, already hit the gym, and got a bed donated. So
Is your hand okay?
we out here.
Wait, did you donate your bed or did you get a bed donated to you?
I donated a bed.
Nice, good for you.
Yeah.
Eee.
Unfortunately,
charitable.
it was covered in smallpox.
Oh no! I laced the mattress with anthrax.
Not the anthrax mattress.
Not the anthrax mattress.
I soaked it in chlorine and ammonia.
Are your brains perma-rotted? You better believe they are. Before we can expose you to more of the brain rot, however, we need to introduce ourselves. Starting with Mark Allen Jr. Where can they find you?
Oh.
What are you up to?
You can find me on Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr. Here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming, where, hey, Sundays I do a 3-hour music challenge stream. I spin a genre wheel, whatever genre I get. I've got 3 hours to make a song in that genre. Last week, completely random with absolutely no adjustments to the wheel whatsoever, we got trance. So I got to make some trance. That was fun. Come by this coming Sunday where I'll be exhausted, but I'll do the whole thing all over again. Also, tomorrow's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Birthday!
I don't get to do anything for it really because I'm going to be working because I'm an adult. But
tonight you'll get a visit from the birthday skeleton.
Oh, good. Is he going to take my femur again like last year?
No, he just asked what material wealth do you wish for?
Got you. Okay, I'll be sure to ask for the silver axe.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I can kind of announce this now. Something that I've been sitting on for a little while, but couldn't talk about for various reasons. For about the last year, I have been part of the direction team for Zenless Zone Zero. So if you play that game and you play it in English, hey, diddly hi, I am part of the team that has brought that to you. You can also find me as various NPCs throughout everything from 1.4 and onward. I hop in there sometimes when we need to fill in some space. So if you think you heard me in the game, you might have. And if you didn't hear me in the game, well, you heard people I directed. So really cool to be a part of it. I hope everybody who's been playing it has been enjoying it. 2.0 just dropped last week. So go play. But that's it for me.
Excellent. And up next, we've got Edward Bosco.
Yeah, but why?
Everyone say
You
happy
can find me at
mascot day to
EdBoscoVA
Bosco,
on Instagram,
everyone.
Twitter, and
Happy
TikTok, and right here on
Mascot Day.
twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where I will be doing Monster Hunter later on tonight. You should come check that out as we beat the shit out of Gormagala because it is time. I don't like
God,
what
I
he
need
did
to
to us
do
last
that.
week. Revengeance is mine. I'm ready. Tomorrow is no Unexpectables, but if you tune into the channel, I'm sure you'll see a special treat. Thursday will be Throwback Thursday, which will be Metal Gear Solid 3. We are coming up on the end of that one. I don't know if we'll beat it next week, but it's close. Friday will be some more MNW wrestling, where if you've ever wanted to see an orc beat up a werewolf, that's the place to do it. Connor's on my show. It's great fun, so come by and say hello. Saturday, I'm off. Sunday, we will be continuing Baldur's Gate 3. Arkolv and Evie nearly got us killed in our run, and we're only on episode 2, but that's okay because we're out here doing honor mode stuff. So check it out. It's a lot of fun. Monday will be a doubleheader of some more Lost Judgment, which was a super late night stream yesterday, but it was a lot of fun. We beat the biker arc. If you don't know what we're talking about, check out the VOD over on Connor's channel. And then you can catch me over on Zan's channel doing some Stalwart Souls. It'll be a good time. And that's me. Also, we won't be here for Thursday, but happy Juneteenth to anybody who celebrates.
All right. Up next, we've got montyglu. Where do they find you? What are you up to?
Hi, I'm montyglu. I'm a busy bean. You can find me at montyglu literally everywhere. Tonight should be hopefully potentially Keys from the Golden Vault. I'll see how I feel after Vecna. But we have Keys from the Golden Vault tonight. Tomorrow is going to be our one shot. We're going to be doing a Daggerheart one shot for Unexpectables. Thursday is Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and hopefully Thor doesn't ruin it this time. The giant thunderstorm roll through, and power was flickering, and the internet was going out, so it was just not going to happen. But now I really want to play. Friday is Final Fantasy XIV. We're going back into the main story. So we're going back into the Heavensward post-game story. And then Saturday, we got more Phoenix Wright, which has been a blast. And we're on the third case of the first game now. So, yeah. Shay called someone a little white boy, and it was actually fucking phenomenal. And I'm so proud. Blanco Nino, yeah. And then Sunday is my day off. Leave me alone. Monday should be the last session of Rusthenge over at Zora and the Bears channel, potentially, I think.
Ooh.
I think it's this week. And then, yeah, Tuesday, I'm back here. So, yeah, jazz hands.
Great. And up next, we've got Theropod Art.
Hi, hello. When I'm not obsessing over Triassics and Apsids, y'all can find me over on Blue Sky, Tumblr for Affinity, Theropod Art, Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see the naughty stuff. I'm over on Twitch as well. Sorry, streams have been I've been lacking lately. I've been moving shit around my room. My room is a construction project right now. It's been a lot. Other than that, commissions are open. I'll draw whatever you want for the right amount of cash. I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it. And then other than that, if you want to keep watching me and D&D stuff on Fridays, Cazador's Guide to the Multiverse. I play Hakabainma, very old OC of mine. It's very fun. That is it for me. But yeah.
All right. And last but not least, we have the one, the only, Analyst Grim.
Hey, it's me, Zan. You can catch me over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ZanAlystGrim. Mondays at 7 p.m. PST for some Stalwart Souls. Then Tuesdays, right back here, same bad time, same bad channel. Then Thursdays, twitch.tv/montyglu at 7 p.m. PST for some Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Fridays, back here, twitch.tv/distortiondevil at 3:30 p.m. PST for some Cazador's Guide to the Cosmos. Saturday, twitch.tv/theunexpectables at 6 p.m. for some Gateway. And then every other Sunday, twitch.tv/burnoutbond at 2 p.m. PST for some Those Who Wander. And I think for now that is all I can announce, but there are things in the works, so that's me.
Excellent. As for me, my streams are going to be a bit thin this week, as I am going to be leaving on Thursday for about a week to go to my cousin's wedding.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Congratulations to
Marriage.
your cousin.
Marriage. Yeah, so I won't be here for the next little bit here, but streams will resume, I think, next Thursday, maybe? We'll see. But that's about all that's relevant for me right now. This episode of Eve of Ruin, brought to you in part by Beard Sorcery.
Beard sorcery.
Right. Beard Sorcery for all of your beard care products, including but not limited to oils, balms, brushes, shampoos, and conditioners. You can get it all at beardsorcery.com. You can use the code DistortionDevil. Save 10% when you shop at beardsorcery.com. As well, check out Bones Coffee Company. It's the thing that keeps me going every day. Wake up, have some Bones coffee, and I'm thoroughly enjoying the Fallout TV show tie-in flavors. My favorite of the bunch is actually Atomic Apple. It's a very nice apple pie flavored coffee.
Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yes, you too can save 10% on your order at bonescoffee.com when you use code DistortionDevil. And if neither of those don't suit your fancy, you can support the channel or at patreon.com/devilsanddicerolls. Ace. But with all that said, you ready to get into tonight's episode?
Yes.
I'm so fucking ready.
I'm not. No, I'm joking.
Oops.
This is the journey so far. Malek, Tara, Aryl, and Kaxian explored the forgotten depths of the Dolendar tomb, uncovering mysteries and encountering treasures along the way. They also discovered the residents of the tomb shuffling about, having been transformed into sorrow-sworn, beings that are affected by the energies of the Shadowfell. After a harrowing fight, the party marched into the final chamber to confront the matriarch of the Dolendar family, guarding a room full of familiar obsidian shards. After shuffling to pick up the pieces, Aryl discovered an invisible object, and using Vecna's own power, discovered it a piece of an intensely powerful magical object. Now, all that remains for the party is to return to their home plane as the Eve of Ruin draws near. And so, you... Oh. Hang on.
Huh?
Oh.
I'll fix that. You
Darkness.
find yourselves in this room as you've taken some time, probably about 20 minutes, to go around and sweep up all of the obsidian shard pieces that you can.
Hello?
What do you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I thought there was more to that sentence. Sorry.
Tara did loot all the gold pieces in the dungeon and disperse them among party members who wanted them.
You don't need to see that. Hang on.
What the?
That's my
What
session
happened?
notes.
Oh no!
I didn't see them. They don't exist.
This is the part where everybody dies. Oh man.
Dang. Crazy that that's just in his notes already.
Yeah.
what's
yeah,
that? Why is shoot Tara with cannon underlined 3 times?
yeah.
Why does it just say Milo?
It's okay. Oh,
It
God.
says you know what's here,
No, you missed the asterisk that says Cannon is an
and
8-foot
then
tall
there's a
dragonborn.
magazine for a 9mm.
Holy shit.
Right.
So we found the gate is in the coffin, right?
That's what you surmise. The coffin does seem to have this sort of swirling yellow and black energy, like light and dark meeting and fraying at the edges.
To be portal.
Coffin's haunted.
What?
Coffin's haunted.
And I believe I have found our way out of here.
Who wants to dive in first?
We have all the shards, just confirming we swept up all the shards into the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you've
Awesome.
you've cleared this floor of obsidian shards.
Os will sigh and Os will jump in.
All right.
You killed the
The music disappeared the moment I said
Yeah,
that. I'm a little
like
scared.
instantly.
You
Oh,
took the
sorry.
music with you, Os. No.
Sorry, would you prefer this?
Ah,
Austin
yes,
is
that's
transported
pleasant.
to the magical fun land of carnivals and silly string and no, not really.
I told
Os
you
looks
it
at
was
the
a
camera and goes,
portal.
"I hate this place."
Os gets
This place fucking
teleported to
sucks.
industrial ferrets.
Oh hell yeah, that'd be awesome.
Music got really quiet all of a sudden.
Why do all these
I
ferrets have
turned it
black
down.
feet?
Yeah.
I
You can
back up.
turn it up on your end.
It was just
Okay.
overpowering you guys on my end.
Hmm.
Oh, I already
Maybe
have it
like it
maxed
that
out. I can't hear it.
Yeah, I have mine at like 92.
Yeah, mine's at 100%, so I can't turn it up anymore.
Turn it up a bit more for you then.
Turn it up.
Turn it up.
Banging it, banging it, banging it, banging it.
All right, Os, as you slip your large frame into this coffin, you're worried for a moment that maybe you might not be able to fit, but you manage. As you find yourself resting inside of this stone coffin, these energies sort of beginning to bathe you. The coffin lid lurches and then closes you inside. So you immediately feel yourself being pulled. Your stomach drops out, and a familiar sensation of hurtling across the plains overtakes you, and you disappear.
Finally, Oz is gone. Now we can get to our real mission.
And for the moment, you are somewhere else.
Yarp.
Okay.
Yeah. Tara will be next. She'll just look to the rest of the group. If this kills me, send my remains back to the Stepping Stones orphanage, and she'll just go in.
All right,
God, she
you
just
pop
went
open
in.
the coffin lid once again, finding Os no longer there.
The coffin ate him!
You step in to where you saw Os settle. And as you lay down, once again, the lid, of its own accord, slams shut.
While Os and Tara are diving into the chest, Malek's actually going to take a step out of the room
Okay.
while they're doing their business. He's going to walk off. Tara, you didn't see him walk off. He went after you.
I know.
Excuse. Pardon me, Aryl. I will fetch the young master.
I suppose I shall wait without.
Go on ahead. I'll wait on our behalf. Lord Malek.
He will kind of look back towards you and then back towards the door that kind of leads out of here.
You know, this may be the last time that we are ever here.
Caxian kind of look around. That certainly can't be true.
But it could be true.
No, not for you, Master Malek. When your body is reclaimed to death, the Raven Queen shall bring you back here, as is legend.
That would be the hope. But that
That
is
is-
assuming that whatever we face does not trap us in purgatory, to deprive us of death. Death is a gift. one we might not be so fortunate to experience.
Well, Master Malek, if we are indeed trapped in a form of purgatory, as you say, we will not be trapped alone.
This is true. I just wish to remember this place before I leave.
Kaxian will give a nod.
I suppose I will leave you to it then, but we should not leave our companions for long.
I make sure that the elf is taken care of.
Aryl.
Yes, Aryl.
He'll nod.
They have a 20-minute conversation about how to pronounce her name.
Hey, I said it right.
I know you
Meanwhile,
did.
I said it right the first time and then didn't say it right the second time.
Oss loads in on the other side of wherever the fuck, and he's just doing this while you guys are role playing.
Yeah.
The lobsters.
Elemental
For-
plane
for-
of crabs.
For
The game
chat,
should let you. The game should let you click into the conversation even on the other side, though, if you want to listen.
for chat, I think it's that painting that Lion Decker did of the guy beating a bunch of crabs with a stick.
The darker.
Is that
heavy
Lion
urges to
Decker
beat up
or
crabs.
Norman Rockwell?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna look that up. Anyway.
I was only an art major for a semester. I don't know. As you come back in, Caxian, you'll see Aryl is still there.
While I'm teleporting, I gotta use the bathroom real fast. I'll be right back.
Oh, not in the portal. Oh.
We got to go through that now. Ugh.
No problem, Mistress Aryl?
Pardon?
Is there a problem, or do you wish for me to enter before you? Oh, mayhaps, sir. Please, sir, allow me to.
He'll move over and open the coffin lid, like opening a door.
She'll sort of look at you, and you'll notice that like her smile will kind of slowly resettle on her face. But you can tell that this one is actually genuine. Oh, well, thank you. It is most kind of you. I was simply curious about all that has happened in this family's tomb. But perhaps I shall do my pondering elsewhere. I trust Lord Corvus shall be following us shortly.
Yes, to be as blunt as I can, he was homesick. Now that he is home, he is asked to leave again, so he's just taking a moment.
That I can certainly understand.
Hmm.
Well, on your say then, and she'll step in to the portalophagus.
Caxian will politely close the lid,
Nail it shut.
thus
It
winning
is
the
so
coffin
gone.
match.
Hey, it's a Canadian coffin standoff.
As the lid moves on its own, you find it relatively easy to push under your hands. Perhaps you're stronger than you thought, Caxian.
Huh.
I've been saying that all campaign.
Well, the lid closes, and Aryl, once again, like the others, you feel this sort of almost cold energy envelop you and swallow you, bring you to someplace else.
I'm back.
You have Aryl with you. While Aryl is going through the portal, Malek is going to take this time to just very quickly put out a couple candles. And he is going to say a quick prayer to the Raven Queen, having never been closer since he started this crazy adventure. And he's just going to be looking for general guidance and wisdom. And whether he gets a response or not, he'll probably take maybe 3 or 4 minutes just to reflect. And then he would start to pack up his things and move back in.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a religion check with advantage.
Sure.
I see you were looking for me. General guidance.
Yes, that is a 15.
15. As you begin to lay out these candles in sort of a reverent, ritualistic fashion, you go around and light each one. You kneel and pray. Supposedly to the Raven Queen, yeah.
Correct.
You said you're looking for guidance, correct?
Guidance or wisdom, as he is expecting that this will be the last time that he is in his home plane, and perhaps will never again be this close to his god, or I should say goddess. So he's just once again checking in, essentially, to be like, this is, I assume, where you need me to go. But if you have anything for me, I might not be here again.
Okay. Rolled a 15.
I did roll a 15.
Okay. The energy and air inside of Dolendar Tomb is quite oppressive. The energies of the Shadowfell pervade this place. For a moment, however, everything becomes clear. You are brought thoughts on the back of a raven's silhouette. Images of perils that you and your party may not be ready for. You are, after all, standing against the enemy of everything. Your mind and your perception think back to that room with all of the treasures. Aryl took one of them, but you remember there being another that pinged of magic. A necklace.
Wait, which one did I take?
You took the
drift
globe. Yeah.
I took the drift
Yeah,
globe.
that was not Aryl.
Oh, us.
Then
Us
Oz
took it, yeah.
And then the three of them split up the gold, I believe.
I think Tara took all the gold, right?
Tara took all the
I
gold.
split it between Aryl and Oz.
No,
I
not
believe.
Aryl.
Or
Aryl didn't take the
Caxian.
gold.
Sorry,
Caxian.
Caxian.
This is the only time
Sorry.
y'all are saying her name right, and it's all for incorrect information.
Whatever. All right, so Aryl took none of the gold. I apologize. Aryl might have, but Aryl didn't.
Not like this.
I apologize, Connor. But yes, I remember the necklace. It was the back left. Well, if you're entering the room on the back right.
You remember the inscription on the front of it. My breath is yours, Pavetta. Take it. My breath. You focus on that phrase. Perhaps that has something to do with its function.
I will leave the candles lit, but Malek behind the mask will open his eyes. And he will begin to move into the other room, but he will call out.
I will be just a moment, Lord Glass.
And he will move into the room. Caxian, you'd be able to hear him moving around if you needed to investigate. He's not trying to be quiet about it.
You alert him in a moment, so he'll trust you.
Okay. I will go back into that room and I will go to the pedestal with the necklace on it.
Okay.
And I will see if it emanates anything differently now that I've kind of gotten this vision, if there's any kind of glow or hue. But even if I don't get it, I will look to maybe investigate the necklace further with that knowledge in mind. And you would just have to tell me what I would need to roll for that.
necklace doesn't look any different. But you asked for guidance, and now you're here.
Does this feel like it is permission given to acquire this item? Because once again, he did not take anything else because he would never touch anything in a grave unless he was directed to, specifically by this entity. I guess he'll try to pick it up and see if he's smited immediately.
You pick up the necklace and make a dexterity saving throw? No.
Got it.
You have been
okay.
smoked.
I have been smoked, indeed.
You pick it up and nothing happens. No traps, no curses, no nothing. It's just a silver locket. Simple inscription. My breath is yours, Gavetta. Take it.
Malek is going, to the best of his abilities, trust that this is what he's supposed to do, and he will visibly put it on his belt. He'll loop it through, and he'll just kind of clip it there for now. And then he will take a deep breath and head back towards that candle sigil that he created. It would essentially, like he has done before, be in the shape of a raven. He'll have put the two wings in the head and then the tail behind him. And he will once again kneel and ask once again,
If this be your will, it shall be done. I only ask for your protection against Vecna, as we have all been cursed by his touch. I pray to you that you do not let me fall to it. I will never tap into his power so long as I know you exist.
and that will be the last thing that he says unless he gets anything else.
You finished your prayer. The embers, or the flames on all of the candles, extinguish at once. Darkness fills this chamber yet again. But a single ember from one of the candles drifts by and lands against your breastplate before eventually dying out.
He'll take his right hand and place it on the chest plate where it hit. And then he'll slowly begin to collect the candles and stash them in his pouch. And Caxian, what couldn't have been more than maybe 10 minutes, you'll see Malek walk back into the room.
Low as I am to take a spot before my lord, it would be prudent to offer such formalities towards someone of higher station, as Kaxian will open the lid for Malek.
He is going to, before getting in, take the necklace off of his belt loop and hand it to Caxian. You know this is very strange because you know that that was one of the items in this tomb, and for him to have grabbed it, what is paramount to grave robbing, something must have happened to guide him towards this item, and he seems to be offering it to you if you'll take it.
Are you certain about taking this, my lord?
It is against my better judgment, but I believe I have seen a vision that we may need it. And if I am wrong, I will be punished in kind. But I do not know what it does, so I would hope that you could figure it out.
He'll nod and take the necklace.
As for going before your lord, perhaps it is time that we allowed you to go first, for once.
As you order, my lord.
He'll take the necklace, kind of keep it in his hands for now, take his shield, and...
Well, I always knew you would outlive me, my lord.
As he kind of smiles and lowers himself into the coffin.
You'll actually get a chuckle out of Malek as he'll help you close the lid over the top of you.
You
Thus
as well
winning
find
the coffin
it
match.
Quite easy to move this coffin lid. It closes over the top of Caxian. Caxian, you feel this chilly energy begin to creep up from your back until it fully envelops you and find yourself sucked someplace else. And Malek, as you stand alone in Dolendar Tomb, having conducted this ritual, having been guided, you feel suddenly as if there's a pressure differential in this entire place. Almost as if it's an organism taking a deep sigh of relief. You feel the negative energies of the Shadowfell begin to leave this place as its denizens no longer exist. The magics keeping them alive destabilized. The tomb is now empty. The solitude of the Dolendar family is over. You've cleansed this place. Dolendar Tomb no longer imparts unending isolation, and creatures inside the tomb can once again use the help action.
Oh!
Yay.
Hooray!
Nice.
I can't wait so we come back and then we can help each other.
Perhaps you may never
Malek
come
will-
back, but you've bettered this place.
I'm curious about something. I apologize for taking so long. I would like to check the room back here where the ghost was.
Okay.
I want to see if they too have been laid to rest or if they are still working.
Dude, if there's a fucking dragon on the other side of this portal and we've been fighting it while you've been doing this, I'm gonna be so fucking mad at you, Bosco.
He finally shows up. Like, it's been
Meanwhile, the
years.
Nalfish
It's been 1,000.
Bosco, how dare you roleplay your character?
I know. It's fine. That's why I stay quiet. Oh, they're still here.
The ghost Numi sort of floats out of her little room here. Oh, is there something I can help you with?
Did you feel anything just now?
Well, I can't really feel much of anything nowadays.
It was more of a sensation, a pressure, a force. I thought perhaps you might have experienced it.
Well, no, I've just been sort of hanging out here.
Well, the occupants of this tomb, they no longer haunt these halls.
Oh,
I do not know if you are required to stay here beyond your service to them, but they are no longer here.
she sort of floats over to the door and looks in and sees various, like, probably streaks of blood on the floor. And she's like, oh, well, guess that means I can just go cleaning up the other rooms then. Maybe I'll do something with this place. Well, suppose you'll be on your travels then, huh?
He kind of nods.
Well, best of luck to you, my lord.
Indeed. I hope you too one day find the opportunity to rest when your work is done.
We can only
And
hope.
he'll... Ciao.
And he will head back to the coffin. He will get into it very practiced, almost. And he will... I don't want to say like Dracula, but he will basically go into an L position and lay straight back, cross his arms, and just lay there for a moment before he'll reach up with one and pull the lid over top and then recross.
All right, you do not even need to uncross your arms as you find yourself laying down. The lid of the coffin closes, and it doesn't reopen again. As you feel this chill begin to creep up from your spine until it numbs your entire body. You almost feel hands wrapping around you and pulling you downward. each one of you exits the Lindar tomb, you find yourselves once again in Neverdeath Graveyard.
Ooh. But on the in Neverwinter, right?
He didn't specify.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did you believe it that easy?
Welcome to Ravenloft 2.0.
Oh god.
I mean,
We
I'm
have
here
new
for it.
chairs.
What? I didn't
They're
say
very
Strahd,
comfy
you
chairs.
big fucking nerd, where is my money?
I'm going to recommend you don't call Strahd. Just,
Yeah,
Call it a hunch.
from experience, it doesn't usually work out
No,
very
it's
well.
not.
You find yourselves in a small room made of similar looking stone to the place that you were just in.
Do we see just that door?
You
In
see
front of
just
us?
that door and a single coffin in your surrounding.
Malek will stay in the coffin for a minute if you guys want to do anything before he shows up.
Yeah, does it take like the 10 or so 15 minutes it takes for
Oh, it's instant.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
So we all basically arrive at the same time.
Except for Malek and Caxian,
Yeah,
who arrive a little bit later than the rest of you.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If there's anything you guys want to do, like open the door or explore, I'll give you guys a minute because I wouldn't have been there.
I'd like to ready an action to cut Malek down as he arrives.
I see.
You can certainly try.
Sorry, just to confirm, we spawned inside the coffins again?
Yes. You
All right,
you
awesome.
woke up inside of this coffin. You were the first one. You sort of push the lid off of you. It's not as easy as getting in. And you lean out, and you are in a small room with a single coffin.
Is it familiar to me?
The stonework looks familiar. It reminds you a lot of the catacombs you explored in Neverdeath Graveyard.
Back here again. Os will emerge from his tomb, dust himself off, and wait for his companions.
And one by one, you see them floating up and out of the coffin, just as you did.
Yeah. Tara's striking a pose as she just floats up slowly.
Rogue.
Yep. Well, I'm in one piece. Tara kind of shakes off the dust.
Yes, it seems we all have arrived without problem.
But where have we arrived to? And opens up the door.
You open up the door and you see a somewhat familiar looking setting here. You remember when you first went to Evernight, the pit you found yourselves in had a wall that looked a lot like the one you see before you. Although this one is intact, well kept, unlike the headstones that surround it.
Well, I think we're back in Neverwinter, guys.
Are you quite certain?
Tara looks out. The grass is green.
Aryl will just find her way outside to confirm. I wish I could just use the arrow keys to go through these doors. To confirm our location.
As you sort of turn and gaze over your surroundings, you see a lot of the familiar sights that you saw coming into Neverdeath Graveyard.
Let's see. We got into Neverdeath. Back then. Is there anything that we can see that was there when we left?
We started over
just
here,
just to
right?
confirm that we're where we are meant to be.
Between all of you, after looking around and gauging your surroundings, you appear to be back in Neverwinter.
Okay.
We should report back to Lord Neverwinter.
Yes, and make sure that the people we saved are okay.
Please,
Caxian will move to open the door.
Door opens. The rusted, creaking gate swings open with a harsh creak. And the unkempt trail lays in front of you. A trail that, should you follow it, will inevitably lead back to the city of Neverwinter.
Well,
Caxian
we
will-
could start by opening the gate.
Caxian will lead the group back to the castle.
Away we go.
Assuming you all follow.
Blue skidoo, we can too.
What time is it? Is it nighttime, daytime?
It's getting
Dusk.
later in the evening. It is about dusk, yeah.
Okay. What is the general mood of the townsfolk as we're moving towards Daggalt's castle?
General mood of the townsfolk seems to be a lot better than when you came in the second time. As
Okay.
what's this one? You happy?
That's too happy. We just need like a 6 out of 10 on the happiness scale.
We need a soundtrack of content.
La la lee.
That you're doing Katamari.
Well, I realized it was getting dangerously close, so I adjusted to avoid.
Okay.
I was like, wait, no, I know how this is punished.
Good looking out.
Please don't throw me into a star.
The long and certainly not flat trail leading out from the poor quarter of Neverdeath Graveyard eventually leads you back to the city of Neverwinter proper. Assuming you beeline it to Lord Protector Daggalt Neverember.
I assume so.
think
We don't really have a reason to dally, right?
We managed to save everybody, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
We got everybody.
Everyone
Nice.
that you were told was kidnapped by the cult of Vecna, you managed to save.
We managed to save.
Even the person that was unlikely to survive, we saved.
Correct.
Damn, we're good.
We got everybody. Why did you turn into a horse?
Sorry.
But you, as people see you approaching the castle again, Lord Neverember has a lot of you've seen it before, the line of people that are waiting to talk to the Lord Protector about whatever needs may be in the city.
My cat's stuck in a tree.
People see the 5 of you walking by and immediately assume that there's some important things happening as the crowd begins to part for you, and seeing you, actually more people begin to gather as the line sort of forms into a bit of a crowd at this point as people are talking amongst themselves. So they're back.
Oz reaches behind and checks his back. See what's wrong.
God.
No,
Nothing
they
appears to be
mean
wrong
we've
with your
returned.
back.
Do we have open do we have like an open audience, or do we have to wait like our turn kind of situation?
You see someone speaking to Lord Neverember, but as you enter the chamber, The Lord
Gesundheit.
Salute.
Lord Dagger
Bear to
Neverwinter looks over and like holds his hand up to the person he's speaking to, who then pauses and turns to look at you and sort of gasps in surprise. You've returned.
My Lord November, may I present Lord Malek and company.
We really need to come up with a group name.
Shut up, Thera. Let me have this.
Well, Lord
And-
Neverember looks over the crowd and sort of raises both of his hands. Good people of Neverwinter, these heroes have returned. Must needs speak with them and debrief them on things that they have done and get them up to speed. I would ask kindly that you return tomorrow after matters here have been settled. And people begin to, some of them begin grumbling, but a lot of them are like, oh, okay, some things are going down. Stuff's happening here. And the Neverwinter Watch begins to usher people out until eventually you are alone. All right. Tell me what happened. Yes.
Before
We don't omit anything, right? We tell them everything.
Yes, I would
We
say no
should
reason to do it.
clarify what everything we mean when we say everything.
Well,
Everything
before that,
means everything. So if there's
before
anything
we
you'd
get
like to omit,
before we get
Sorry,
into regaling what has happened, Caxian will look towards Neverember, giving a very solemn bow.
may I assume that the people that we broke free have returned to safety?
Yes, I should tell you what's been happening ever since that you were in the Shadowfell. Once again, this city and its people owe your group a debt of gratitude. Due to your joint efforts with the Neverwinter Guard, the cult of Vecna have been successfully purged from the city. All stolen goods have been seized and are being redistributed. The magic binding the elementals in Howlick's mausoleum have been dispelled so that they may return to their home planes.
Oh my god, that means
We freed Shanzesm!
they street
Yep.
Shazam.
Hey!
They were
Shazam.
very
Yeah.
grateful to you all. You also managed to rescue all of the prominent citizens that were kidnapped by the cult. During your time in the Shadowfell, Eldon Keyword was found to have suffered no long-lasting damage from the ritual. He has turned to studying the thinning lines between the planes in order to aid your future efforts against the God of Secrets. Indrina Lamonsettle was accounted for by Eldon, but she seems to have fled the city. Perhaps the ordeal was a bit too much for her to handle. Shame. I did enjoy her performance. Sarcel Malinosh has not yet regained use of her magic, yet is still plagued by visions of the outer planes. She has agreed to work as something of an oracle for the time being.
Where is she,
Oh,
by the way?
that's my dog.
She That's okay. They're very cute, Lord Neverember. But where is Sarcel? They borrowed my father's axe.
According... I couldn't say, unfortunately.
Tara groans,
goodbye.
but yeah.
Miss Malinosh did leave in quite a hurry.
Oh, my dad's gonna kill me. It's okay. It's okay. Continue.
lent the family heirloom, forgot to get it back.
It was a dire situation. It was very
it's true.
dire.
That's like
Oh, yeah.
lending out one of your art pencils to a student at school.
Oh no!
Or
Never gonna
working
do
in
that.
a restaurant
Oh,
and
no.
giving one of the other servers your pen.
I've accidentally lent out like a micron when like somebody wanted to borrow a pen.
No!
That
And
sucks.
I got it back and it was just ruined, and I was like, man, this shit sucks.
You never
Anyway.
do that.
Again.
Yep. Anyway,
Yes. Finally, Umberto Noblin has returned to his scholastic pursuits here in Neverwinter, but as thanks to you, is donating a copy of one of his books to you all. You might find it useful.
In which book would that be?
He goes briefly over to a set of items next to his throne, and pulls out a sort of dark maroon leather-bound copy that reads "Accounts of the Hand and Eye: An Unabridged History of the Whispered One and its Cult"
Oh, that's
I
actually
will
quite helpful.
definitely
That is very
take
helpful,
that.
actually.
by
Yeah.
Umberto Noblin.
Is the front of the inside of the front cover signed?
Oh yes, absolutely. It's got
Let's go.
quite the flourish, and it says, "To my heroes."
Excellent.
yeah.
I will have to make time to read that later.
You've been nothing but exceptional from the very start. With a smile, the Lord Protector stands back and draws his blade.
He's got a weapon!
Kill him!
I would ask that you all kneel.
The Caxian will do so.
Also look confused, but will also do so.
Aryl will also look confused, but will also do so.
I'm no stranger to being on my knees. She'll kneel
Right.
down.
Right.
You see that in character?
Yes, yes, Tara says that to herself, but it's probably audible.
As Lord Protector of the city,
Also give Tara that like smack on the backside of the head, like stop that.
Right? Sorry, decorum.
as Lord Protector of the city, he goes up to each of you and sort of taps the flat of his blade on each of your shoulders going down the row. I hereby name you Heroes of Neverwinter.
Oh.
The title comes with a house for each of you in this fair
shit.
city, as well as 9,000 gold pieces to be divided amongst each of you.
Well.
Holla holla get dollar.
Look who didn't need to steal anything.
Shut up.
Shut up.
He sheathes his sword and bids you all rise. Once again, on behalf of Neverwinter. No, on behalf of Faerun, I thank you. Oh, and please do remember to drop off your weapons and armor at the barracks before you return to Astral.
Oh.
It's okay, we can buy it back. We can buy our own
True.
armor with blackjack.
I imagine this was like his
How-
private stuff, so it's his property personally.
This looks like gear that would be given to an elite guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll buy it back.
Pharaoh, how much gold did we split up?
2,000 gold.
It was 2,200.
2,200, yes.
Let me scroll up and find the math I did.
And then we're gonna have to figure out how much.
Yeah, so
9,000.
it was 733 gold in between
All right.
the three that took it.
Yeah. Someone gets 734, but yeah.
I think that was Caxian.
Yeah.
All right. And then what's 9,000 split between 5 people?
It's each.
No, we each get 9,000.
We each
No.
get 9,000.
That is incorrect.
Oh, that
They
is
said
what you
9,000.
said.
No,
Okay.
they absolutely said 9,000 to split amongst you.
Yeah.
9,000
I'm
gold
sorry.
pieces to divide between you all.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is
Holy-
1,800
You
apiece.
each get
then.
1,800, yes.
Okay. 18. Sorry. I misheard that.
I did too.
1,800 each.
I heard with a house
Oh.
for you each plus 9,000 gold is what I heard, so. My bad.
Holla, get dollar.
Yeah, but we each get a house, so if we want more gold, we could just sell the house, right?
Sell real estate.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh my
Yeah, we're
Can I
gonna get
sublet-
into house
what's
whooping.
subletting like in
You're gonna
Neverwinter?
re-gift the home given to you
No,
by the
no,
Lord of Neverwinter.
I'll keep it. I'm just gonna invest in it. So is there like subletting laws or?
Yeah, is there Airbnb
We'll get to
in the
that in a
Forgotten
minute.
Realms?
Mark, I play D&D to get away from the world's problems, okay?
Well, I play D&D to live out my power fantasies, and one of those
Is owning property.
Going to play the stock market in Waterdeep.
Well, I suppose we should perhaps take the day, collect ourselves before returning to the Lady Illustrial.
Shopping.
Pardon?
Shopping.
Well, your time is yours to do with it as you will. Unless, Lord Neverember, you have more to ask of us.
I have a feeling that your calling is far beyond anything that I might ask of you. In truth, I think at this point, asking you to stay in the city as Neverwinter Guard would be a grievous misuse of your talents. You've already done so much for us so far. I would welcome help, surely. However, your goals and your fight is not for just this city, but for possibly existence. I am but a humble protector of this place.
Did Aryl show the chunk, the staff bit, the broken piece of the staff? Rod of 7 parts, whatever. To the group?
Only if collective. Wait, to the group? I'm sure the group saw her pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know that it was
saw
identified to everybody else.
As the magic keeping it invisible was literally like burned off by this maroon fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you all saw it.
Yeah. After what Daggold said, Tara would be like, and we got to get that back to the Wizards and Sigil. Just points to.
I assure you, it shall not be leaving my side.
Oh yeah, weird magic stuff. That's all you.
Congratulations, you have a house in this town. Now get out of here.
I'll leave.
Then.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You okay?
You okay?
I have just enough to get +1 plate mail. But I also need to buy... Oh no, I think I have enough. Hold on, how much is it? Sorry.
My lord, you are very kind with these gifts, of course, but if there's anything that you would require for us to accomplish, or any threats you would find that perhaps the guard may be not as equipped to deal with, please do not hesitate to reach out to us, my lord.
I think for a time being, there's going to be a lull in activity here in Neverwinter, as a major cult has been ousted from the city. It's far too much chaos right now for any untoward groups to do anything major with so many eyes on display. Especially with such effective soldiers.
I can only hope you're all right, my lord.
I will be fine.
I doubt anybody's gonna try after what's recently happened.
I've been Lord Protector of this city through worse. Let me assure you of that.
He will nod.
Well, I suppose for now this is where we go our separate ways.
Looks towards the group.
What?
What are you talking about?
What else is there to do but to return to our lives?
What? No.
We gotta kick Vecna's ass!
We have to return to Lady Silverhand.
And that.
We have
All right.
obsidian shards.
I suppose would you prefer us all go together then?
We all have been touched by the same thing.
Not in the good way.
Wait, what?
Is there
Anyway.
some
The Lord Protector
calling?
just sort of squints again.
Is there some calling asking you away, Lord of Glass?
No, I just forgive me. I presumed you would prefer to handle these things right away.
Above board, I'm confused.
He's more looking towards the group like, did you still want my help and or
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I believe, save for perhaps the evening to our own devices, it is in everyone's best interest that we all continue traveling and working together.
Caxian will kind of blankly nod.
Oh, where do we all wish to reconvene before returning to Sigil?
Perhaps one of these houses that we own now.
Party at my place!
And then we find out your place is like a one-bedroom shanty.
Oh no! How big are these? Tar does not know the
you all
size.
get
How
fucking
big?
outhouses to live in, just fucking tool sheds. Don't even own the land, just the house.
Just the house, yeah.
Oh god.
I have a lawnmower as a roommate.
I suppose we shall reconvene at Os's estate tomorrow morning.
I actually do not wish to insult you, Lord Neverember. But is there any way my home could be converted into something else?
He sort of raises an eyebrow. Something else? What did you have in mind?
Os kind of shrugs and avoids eye contact and goes, perhaps an orphanage.
Tara like grabs her heart, just like, oh.
Baby. Is this for all the parents we're going to be killing, or?
Oh my god.
Os has his reasons.
Uh-huh. How many
No,
kids do you have?
this is very in character.
Mm-hmm.
It's also very in character that Tara fucking loves that.
There is... Hang on. We look at the map again real quick.
Google mapping Neverwinter orphanages.
Considering our houses are only one bedroom each, it'll be a very small orphanage.
It'll be very
but
tough.
Perhaps 3 or 4 people might be able to.
Stack them on top of one another.
Yeah. It's the tiniest bunk beds.
I'm certain we can accommodate you. However, there is already another orphanage in Neverwinter.
Does not hurt to have more than one.
Very well.
Os will nod at that request.
I can draw up the paperwork and have the house converted to an orphanage and fill things out at your leisure.
Thank you.
Do you need help finding people to staff this orphanage, Lord Os?
I'll look towards Lord Neverember.
Make an insight roll.
Sure. Here we go. 12.
Okay. He gets a look on his face that sort of betrays. Oh, okay. Is that not enough?
Oh no.
Oh,
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but can you also just do this job for?
Oz kind of
I'm
scratches
certain-
his chin and goes, I
can
could
see
find someone.
I can see it made that you are looking for employees.
I would appreciate that.
Perhaps volunteers.
Yes,
We'll see what we can do.
then perhaps we all meet at Mistress Star's estate tomorrow morning.
I'm okay with that.
Very well. So I shall leave you all to conduct your business.
I'm gonna go shopping.
I want to join you. I want to go shopping too.
Hell yeah.
As you are successful in your duties, having stopped the Vecnan cult, returned to Neverwinter, and now crowned heroes of the city, you take some time and you enjoy your freedom while you have it. As that is where we're going to take a break for the time being.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
So I'm probably not going to go for +1 plate mail.
Yes.
How much
also,
would that
I will,
cost?
If
It
you,
costs 2,500 gold.
if you would like, you can send me things that you would like to do during your downtime.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a bit of a shopping list, so.
Okay. I will let you know.
Also, sorry for throwing a wrench there. Oz is like,
No,
Oz
no.
doesn't stay anywhere, so he's like, can I just convert it
That's
into
totally
this?
fine. I was just looking up to see if there was in fact a orphanage in Neverwinter, and I was like, oh,
Is it a +1 orphanage though?
it's a +1
Right on.
orphanage.
Correct.
All orphans have advantage on dexterity saving throws for whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair,
No, they have
Shit
wisdom
happens.
saving throws to avoid crying about that they don't have parents.
It's
There you go.
true.
yeah.
How much is?
Well, that's not the right one.
Yeah, probably gonna do that, and then.
Oh God.
Who drew a football play on the map?
That was you.
That was
Or no,
you.
that was Bosco.
Yeah, that was
How
Connor.
dare you?
Yeah, Connor. What the
Was
fuck?
not. Was not I.
300.
Yeah, like
Vecna
who
comes
do you
down.
think drew a football play? on
Obviously,
the
it was
map?
Connor. I'm glad that we're on the same page, Thero.
Vecna comes down in a referee outfit.
Number 32, interception, first down.
Oh, that's bullshit, and you know it.
Fuck you, finger of death.
That's a 15-yard penalty. Your soul is mine. So it's more like Blood Bowl. You just kill people. He kills people.
Oh.
It's like, all right, next.
Oh God.
Who said that
Forgotten
shit?
Realms Blood Bowl?
Forgotten Realms Blood Bowl. You know it would fucking sell.
Oh my God, I would love a D&D combat that's football. Oh my God, that would be fucking amazing.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Faerun Cup. I hope you're ready for some orcs and slapping shoulders and tossing around the pigskin.
That's right, John. Welcome into another edition of Blood Bowl Vecna edition. My name is Pat Summerall alongside John Madden, and we're going to be your commentators for the evening.
I'm regular John Madden.
I'm regular Pat Summerall. I used to kick the football.
Pat, what do you think
I also
of this,
sound like I'm on Quaaludes.
Pat, what do you think of this party going around really tearing up the cult Vecna?
John, I don't think you said words there.
What's wrong with him? What's happening to him?
We'll be right back after these messages.
Connor, what do
No,
you
but seriously,
use?
John Madden needed to be with Pat Summerall because Pat Summerall sounded like he was constantly asleep.
Connor, what do you use for pricing magic items?
I like to use this. I find this is incredibly convenient, but I don't know if Connor uses it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's that
This
list.
is what I use generally.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Are we pooling our resources?
All right, I'm back.
From the just asking, since 3 people took a third of the gold that we totally didn't steal. I just
What
want to know
did?
if we're pooling those resources or if we're
No,
just gonna...
you said you didn't want it, so you're not getting it.
Well, then guess what? I'm not buying anything because I'm broke.
Well, you got.
No, you're not.
got-
You have 1,800 gold.
You have 1,800 from Lord Neverember.
Oh, that was per person?
Yes.
Yes, each person got a house and 1,800 gold each.
Yes.
Holy shit.
But also, to clarify, if we're not pooling, then we are not assisting you in buying anything either.
Yeah.
I don't fucking need your help. I have 1,800 gold.
That
Fuck
was
off.
to... Okay, all right.
Shut up, Aryl.
Rude.
Sometimes you try to be the one voice of balance and reason, and everyone hates you.
I hate you regardless of what you do.
That's fair.
Yeah. I'm
I
consistent.
would expect no less from you.
Correct. Sweet. What do I get to buy for 1,800? That's crazy. How much is +1 plate mail?
Plus one plate mail is 2,500 gold.
2,500. Ooh, I'm close. I could steal something from Tara.
What the?
I'm opting out of
fucking
that.
try me, bitch.
So I have other stuff I want to buy.
Let me steal. How much do I have to steal from them? Not a lot. Can I rig a wrestling match, Connor?
Oh my god.
Like if I put all my money on Tara to lose, and will that double my money?
It depends if there's gonna be a wrestling match. Like,
I just whatever I have to do, I'll bet against you, and then I'll make sure you lose. We can just throw the fight and make it easy, but I will force you to lose if I have to. Ooh, that actually could be cool.
oh god.
What the fuck? My pet store does local delivery? What the fuck?
Well, that's random.
I'm on like skip the dishes because I want to order some food, and PetSmart is a thing I can order
Oh, my
from.
armor's already +1. I don't need +1 plate armor.
No, that's the armor you're borrowing
That's the armor
from the
you
Lord
borrowed.
of Neverwinter.
Yeah,
That's
we-
fine. I
we-
don't need
we-
it.
We have to give that back. We don't have that anymore, technically.
No, we still have it. We have. He hasn't
No,
asked for it
he
back
asked
yet.
us to
No,
return
he
it.
took that shit back.
He took that shit back.
Did he? When?
Yes, you stepped away for a minute, so you might have missed it.
You
but we
missed
do have to
that,
give
Did
it.
he take our shit back?
Yes.
Yes.
The battle axe, the +1 battle axe, was that from Lord Neverember
Yes.
as well?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
gone,
I
Os. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I figured that was the case. I just want to make sure before I delete
I will
it.
100% negotiate to continue using that shit. Hold on a second.
No, we agreed to give it back.
That was part of the
We can agree to
agreement.
whatever. If I convince him otherwise, I just want my shit back.
That it wasn't your shit. It was lent to you.
Yeah, I want it back.
Oh my god. You could buy. Oh my god.
No, I can't actually. Unless I still. Do you want to give me the money for it?
No.
Then let Daddy work.
Caxian will give you the money.
Let's fucking go.
Well,
I
then
love
there
having
you
a
go.
helper. Then I'll burn every cent I have on +1 armor because I can't negotiate. I can't believe that fucking happened when I stepped away.
Don't step away.
I had to.
Oh fuck, adamantine armor is kind of goated though. That's a little
Oh yeah. Negates crits. Yeah.
negates crits.
Darky Arts, I don't I'm rich. The rules don't apply to me. I'm
That's
also
not
a lord.
true. That's very much not true. You don't have any of your money.
Oh god, oh god.
Frankie.
It's just your boys.
Can I help
Oh
you?
god.
God dang it. Connor, are you back? Ish? Okay. You handle your dogs. We'll talk later. I need to pitch you an idea.
Oh god. Okay.
I don't see on this list anywhere what a +1 robe would cost because it's not armor.
I don't think a plus robe exists, but I think Connor
that
just
doesn't
made
exist.
Well,
That was like a
ask
homebrew
Connor then how
thing.
much he would.
You would probably want a robe of protection. That's what you're probably.
a cloak
Bracers.
of protection.
Or cloak
Bracers of
protection,
AC.
Yeah.
Oh, bracers of protection. That shit's expensive.
Yeah, a cloak of protection,
that's
which is
super
what
cheap.
you're looking for. That's your +1. It's 800 gold.
I just saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, though.
Like, I also have to ask Connor: is there going to be any difficulty finding these items, or just we just
Neverwinter is fucking huge.
I just want to
It's
ask.
a hub too.
I just wanted to ask. Sometimes
That-
scarcity with magic items exist.
He
That's
might roll
fair.
for it, but it doesn't hurt to ask. The worst you get is a nope.
Yeah.
So you just make a wish list and have backups.
I think I'm literally just gonna find a +1 battle axe and a cloak of protection just to keep it simple.
Hey,
Maybe a few potions of healing.
Yeah, I think
Those
I'm gonna
would
pick up some.
probably be beneficial.
I used some potions in that last fight. How many do I have left? I got 2.
Pardon me.
roll for who's a good boy. You don't roll for that, Talbs. That is much too crucial a title to just simply roll for and have a chance. That must be earned.
One of Lord Neverember's dogs just runs out of the courtroom with a sock in his mouth.
All right, I have my list.
Yep. One second. Let me just make sure.
Zinlita, I'm not allowed to roll that, period. That's not true because a natural 1, even on a DC of 0, is a automatic failure.
No, because a good boy who rolls a natural 1 is still a good boy. They're just hideous and riddled with health problems.
You're not rolling for how you look. You're rolling for if you are a good boy.
Yeah, exactly. All
And you
boys
are not
good
if you
boys.
fail. If you fail, you quite
You
literally are
can't-
not a good boy.
No, you can't fail
Connor,
a good boy check.
this is what I'm getting.
You can't crit fail a skill
Oh.
check.
Let me see. How much is a sewing kit? 5e.
Also, Connor, I have a question.
That looks good. Yeah, what's up?
I did not realize that while I was away that we gave our shit back.
Oh, Weaver's Tools is 1 gold. Okay.
Lord Neverember asked you to give it back.
Did we in-game give it back? I just need to know.
Yes.
Yes.
Unless you plan
Before
on
leaving?
stealing the armor and weapons.
No, I would like to negotiate for it to try to keep it, but I will not steal it. But I would have tried to keep it.
Okay.
So if that can count as downtime, I will just do it then.
What did he give you again?
He gave me the
Armor.
+1 plate armor.
Gotcha.
I think that's
+1.
literally the only item that he gave me.
That's
Plus
like
one
2,500.
Because the
Yeah.
shield I got as a quest item, my longsword is mine, and my other weapon is mine.
You
So it
can
was
try,
just the
yeah.
armor that I got. All right, cool.
You can certainly try.
All I'm asking for is a chance because that's a huge burden that I won't have to deal with later.
You know what? I appreciate your chutzpah with trying to get this.
I'm just mad that I missed the chance to do it. If he says no, he says no. I just wanted to try because it would be huge.
As a
I'm
potential
also
nego-
trying to get.
As a potential negotiation tactic, you could trade the gold that you got in to keep the armor. That way, it's like
Yeah, that too.
I mean, you could
It's-
certainly buy the +1 plate armor. But
well, he
the
actually
plus one plate armor is
can't.
2,500.
He actually can't.
He
because
can't
didn't take
afford
any
it.
gold.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
myself and
Yeah, I
Tara
was
could
gonna-
afford
I
that,
was
but I'm not
gonna
even gonna go
say.
for that. Also, Connor, here is my list.
But Zan, you were right on the money. I was gonna see where he was at in terms of letting us use it, and then offer the money as a swap, because I would still save about 700 gold.
It's probably a good thing you're doing this during the downtime, because Caxian would have absolutely tried to stop you from doing this because it looks really bad.
For sure.
All right. Are we all back and ready to continue, or are we still getting our list?
I'm ready.
I'm still
ready.
looking at stuff, but you can
Give-
you
yeah.
can start.
Give me just 2 seconds here.
Oh my god, 12 GP left over for you, Monty. Jesus.
I'm spending it all. I mean,
That's in character for us.
We don't shop very often, so and having a little bit of money left over covers food and whatnot. That's only if Connor, like, if we can find this stuff.
I have submitted my list as well.
What would I have? Oh, I'd still have really good AC with that.
I do have a cute little scene for like if like Tara's getting fitted for like the cloak of protection, we're like going clothes shopping. Boss is getting fitted for like the splint mail at the same time.
Work, fashion, baby.
More passion, more energy.
More energy. Actually, you know what? Caro, I'm gonna send you a song.
Okay. I do have a Tara playlist for myself, so.
This is the music that fucking plays. Hold on. Gotta make sure it's the. Like, this is playing while we're putting on outfits.
I'm ready.
All right.
Oh my god, yes! Crazy how the very first sin was a woman who ate. Who ate? Have you seen... I saw a clip from a drag show with that song, and it was fucking incredible. Yeah. I went to my very first drag show recently.
They fucking rule. I want Darcy to take me to one. They look
It was
fun.
so much fun. It was... Like, I actually left the country to go see a drag show, which is like... like, I felt so, like, just rebellious in that moment.
Hell
Victoria is a lovely city, by the way.
It's expensive as fuck, though.
Oh my god, yes!
Are we ready to continue?
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Ready. All right. Let's go down the line. We'll start with Aryl.
Okay.
Yo, Aryl's the downline?
Yo, damn.
I don't know.
You set off into the city looking for a cloak of protection and 3 potions of greater healing.
Yes.
Right. All right. It seems as if everything that you wanted is in stock. So
Excellent.
You may go ahead and clear off the, was it 1,400 gold?
Yes.
You've got yourself a cloak of protection and 3 potions of greater healing.
Mutacious. Then I will simply just change out the +1 robes on my item. Just change the name to Cloak of Protection because it does the same thing.
Was there anything else that Aryl wanted to do?
Yes. I just need to double check the place that we went to with all the wizardry stuff. That was Candlekeep, wasn't it? So that's not in the city.
Right, yeah, that is a completely different sort of township.
Got it. Okay. Then in that regard, Aryl will just use her time to read through the book that Umberto Noblin left us, and then just kind of pass time in the library as per usual until such time as she is requested to leave, and then she'll retire to her abode.
Okay. Is there anything specific that you're looking for in the book that Umberto left you?
Yes. Firstly, anything having to do with this rod of 7 parts, as well as if he had any information about the pieces of the obelisk or the obsidian shards.
I can tell you right away, you find no information on either of those things.
Great. Well, as a patient woman, she will read through the whole book either way.
Okay.
And if there is any information of use in the book, either stuff that we just don't already know or something that is more than just conjecture, she'll note it down just so that we have that information.
What you find is a series of what are admittedly conflicting reports on Vecna's history. It is said that Vecna once came from a different planet altogether. He is not a native to Aryl.
Not that outlandish, considering neither am I.
Over the course of Vecna's history, he came to conquer his home world, and in pursuit of power, branched out to others, hoping to expand his sphere of influence. You learn of his greatest champion turned mortal enemy, Kas, the Betrayer, who with his sword imbued with the very power from Vecna himself, managed to cleave the hand and eye from the Lich, seemingly casting the two of them into oblivion. However, there are murmurings that Kas is not, in fact, dead.
Interesting. Okay. That is important information. Thank you.
And Kos is short for Cazador.
Oh!
Cazador unsheathes the blade of Kaz.
You've been spelling my name wrong this whole time.
What fucking crack fiction is this?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything else that she wants to look into, she is assuming that Waterdeep is not advanced enough in magical study to answer her questions, so she's going to hold off on those till we get back to Sigil. Whether or not that's true, that is the assumption she's making.
Alrighty. We will move on to Malek.
Can you come back to me because I'm knee deep in figuring out math?
We'll move on to Os.
Bless.
It's me. I'm Us.
Your boy.
Os, you're going around shopping for things that you may need in your continuing adventures. You're looking for +1 splint mail, a +1 greatsword, warding bond rings, periaptive wound closure, and 2 greater healing potions.
Yarp.
I will say right away, you are able to find those rings, as the component doesn't need to be magical. You can just get some mundane rings that are worth a certain amount or of a certain gold purity. And you can go ahead and mark that off right away. The +1 splint. Okay. Okay. Both of those do appear to be in stock.
Nice.
As Neverwinter seems to be picking itself back up after the invasion of the cult. It's possible the cult could have, in their haste, left some stuff behind.
Ah.
It seems that the Neverwinter is quite well stocked at the moment.
So I got the rings and the splint mail.
You got the rings, the splint mail, the great sword. Periaptive wound closure might be a bit trickier, however, but let's see.
Periapt. That's a weird word, periapt.
It's fun though.
Yeah, and just barely. Periaptive wound closure you find sitting on one of those like neck and collar mannequins that only have like the neck and collar on display.
Like to imagine Oz is walking by the window and that like his head stops but his body keeps going and then he turns around and then looks at it like a cartoon.
I believe it is a gleaming ruby heart laid into a gold frame. Periaptive wound closure.
Alright.
Yes, indeed.
Sick.
You have that. And the potions of greater healing, there's always potions in stock.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna sell my chainmail if that's possible too.
Sure.
It sells for 75, but I'm not sure if I'll get it for 75.
Would you like to barter for more, perhaps?
Sure. Persuasion check, I'm assuming?
Sure, yeah, a persuasion check for haggling.
I want to hear Oz haggle so bad. It's actually really cool and expensive.
Please.
I use this to save the children.
The problem is the armor is not magical, so it's made for a size of a fucking huge person.
But they can melt it down and remake it.
You said
It's chain. Yeah, they could take they could
Sure,
take
it
the
is
chain,
chain.
resize chain.
13 was my total, Connor.
13 was your total. Okay. Oh, come on now. Mail. There we go. Jesus. Okay. He offers you 80 gold pieces for it.
I'll take it. Oz does not barter any more than that.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a bit of a reputation here in Neverwinter now, and you know, having the armor of one of the heroes of Neverwinter will probably be a nice attraction piece.
I imagine this buyer is like, oh, this is the hero's armor, and Oz is like, just nods, doesn't even say anything. He's just like, yep, totally.
Yep. Don't worry, I'm on it. I got it.
Copy that, Sergeant.
Alright, cool. I will remove that. Goodbye, noble and humble chainmail.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in your downtime?
I want to see if I can find someone to hire for my orphanage.
Go ahead and roll me another persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Okay,
perception.
17.
There you go.
Shit!
That's also a perception.
Persuasion. God damn it, persuasion. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, 24.
24. All right. You attract the attention of an Aarakocra of all things.
Huh.
Ooh.
Gross.
What the fuck?
His wings are sort of tightly curled back, folded. Quite a tall individual with a bit of an intense look on him. This particular Aarakocra appears to be a bald eagle Aarakocra.
Let's go.
America! Sorry.
It's fucked up!
Freedom.
His stark white head peeks out over his sort of bluish tunic that he's wearing.
I hear Hero is looking for volunteers.
Yes, it is a very difficult job.
I am familiar with the task of child rearing.
Os looks up at the sky and a little thought bubble kind of appears, and it just shows the Aarakocra sitting on a nest full of children. They are not eggs.
I assumed most of them might not be.
Why are you so passionate about child?
You see his head sort of like flick from side to side as if he's like, do I have the right person?
Tell me about your qualifications.
Tell me about your qualifications. I have to do a background check. Give me a moment.
I have to do a background check. Turn around.
Oh my god. I just got
In our future, to see them abandoned so to the whims of the world are not ready for it. Hurts me.
Insight check.
Sure.
Inside?
No! Os, you fucking idiot.
Oh no.
This seems like a guy you can trust.
No!
Hey!
Oh, man. Turns out he's like a hag or something. That's a thing in another module.
Oh yeah.
Os, not knowing any better, will hire this man.
Okay. You accept him you accept him on as a volunteer. He is not asking for any money for this.
Okay, sick. We don't really have any children yet, so you just have to maintain the house until it's necessary.
Yeah. He introduces himself as Surik.
Surik.
S-U-R-E-K. Surik.
Alright. To my orphanage. Nice. This orphanage needs a name.
It's true. You've got the deed.
I do have the deeds. I have the paperwork. Guys, what do I name my orphanage?
Just call it orphanage.
Kids are us.
Orphanage.
Oh my God.
Orphanage.
It's literally just called orphanage.
Sure, the orphanage is what it's gonna be.
The orphanage.
Os's discount kids.
No!
No!
No, don't put them on sale. They're a hot commodity. If anything, it's inflation. Raise the price.
Oh.
You submit the paperwork and prepare your domicile to be transformed into the orphanage.
Imagine fucking Oz childproofing a house, and that's just so fucking funny to me.
He just put styrofoam on all the corners.
Yeah, like putting foam nude and putting like the child lock things on like cabinets.
He's trying to like nail a painting to the wall and hits the wall so hard it falls down.
Damn it. I'll do that. I will spend. How much gold is it to childproof a house in this universe?
I'll say you and Surik go out, and I'll just hand wave the cost of childproofing the house.
Okay, sick.
You and Surik like sand off any harsh corners on like furniture, or make sure that a lot of kids that will be running around have enough space to do so and rearrange furniture and stuff. It won't cost you anything.
Os purchases a single ball.
It's a tennis ball just to cover up.
No, a wiffle ball. It makes the cool noise when you throw it.
Oh yeah, those ones are fun. Okay, I've marked off the money. I'm gonna add all this stuff in now. That is Oz. Oz is gonna childproof a house, and then he's probably gonna go to Tara's house afterwards. And Tara, Oz knocks on your door, and assumingly, unless we go shopping together, we did go shopping together.
I want to do a shopping scene.
Okay, I'll leave that to you then. We'll
Yes.
have that with your thing, but that's Oz.
Well, we'll move right on to Tara. Tara, you're also wanting a cloak of protection, as well as a +1 battle axe and 2 potions of greater healing. The potions of greater healing you can go ahead and mark off already.
Cool.
So the +1 battle axe. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that is a crit on a D100.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah, you absolutely do find a cloak of protection. It seems like they're having a sale, as a matter of fact. I'd
like to imagine
quotes
as
must
like
go.
Oz is getting sized up for the new splint mail, Tara's getting sized up for the new cloak. I'd like to imagine like halfling like seamstresses on ladders because we're both stupid fucking tall.
you see just on like a little platter, like last one, get it now.
Yeah.
Wizard's warehouse.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And as they're getting fitted, and I assume Oz has already done all his paperwork and stuff for the orphanage.
Yeah, sure.
Tara would kind of blurt out, just like out of nowhere, like, I grew up on an orphanage.
On it? On the roof?
Not on top of it, but like I lived in an orphanage until I was 18.
This is good.
So if you need any tips, I have quite a lot of knowledge. And you see Tara like takes off this like brooch around her neck. It looks like an Ouroboros dragon around a chunk of amber. And she'll let Oz hold it if you allow.
Oz will take it.
I was left as a baby with that. It's the only remnant of like my real parents, I guess.
Do you resent them?
Tara kind of looks up, like kind of like on the horizon, just kind of looks out. I don't know. I don't know what to feel.
I hand the brooch back.
I don't know if it was a necessity. I don't know if they were lazy and just left me. I don't know if the situation was dire or not.
Are we
will say-
walking on the streets right now, Tara?
Or just keep getting fitted. I imagine fitting
Fair enough.
takes a while, but yeah. But yeah, we could be walking back and it's just like, and even though like I love my stepdad, which believe it or not, little kobold, Tara like holds down a hand like at her knee, that tall, and he raised me right, but sometimes it does keep me up at night. Why was I left?
They created you. Why would they not want to see you?
I have no idea. Maybe it's cause, and Tara kind of swishes her tail. Maybe it's cause of that. What I tell people is I'm human, but I like to joke about some horny bard fucked a dragon and I popped out as an egg, but I frankly have no idea if that's actually what happened.
Well, I like you.
Oh, buddy. I like you too, Austin. She'll kind of gently punch your shoulder.
It is nice, isn't it?
She cocks an eyebrow.
when people choose to have you.
She nods, and like there's a very like she is grinning ear to ear.
Oh, by the way, and I reach into my pocket and I pull out a ring, not understanding the connotation that he's about to do.
She puts her hands on her cheeks and like turns away, eyes closed, like, "Us, I don't know if I can commit to you like that."
What? I just need it for a spell.
Oh. I see. Well, it's a very. She's actually not disappointed. She's not disappointed. She's actually relieved.
I had a dream.
Yeah?
In it, whoever had a ring shared with me would share a bond. So I want to see if that is true.
She grabs the ring if you allow, and she looks through it and like looks through like the ring to like your face. Does it bother you when the others say you have this divine power?
Oz kind of scratches the top of his head and goes, "It does not annoy me, but it makes me tired. I do not know. They ask questions and wonder themselves. I simply do what I do, and I do it the best I can."
Yeah, that's all I care about. I don't care what others think about you. What do you think?
I don't. I just stare forward.
Tara thinks in her head, "Oh my god, he's an idiot. I love him."
I do not know. I have so many other things that I think about that I just don't think about that. If I help people, I help people. If I don't, then I failed. That is the way of it.
You know, my pops used to say, and if you don't stop Tara, she will put the ring on. My pops used to say, actions speak louder than words. So whatever people label you as, it's not as important as what you do.
Though, may I tell you something?
Shoot.
Do not tell Aryl. Many questions she asks, and she is nice, but oh god. So just like, wait, use magic, wait, you did. It's like in a good way, but sort of just like you have like that nerdy friend who like hyperfixates on something.
Yeah. Tara just kind of holds her arms out and just like, I need to teach some of this group about boundaries, I swear.
Oz like looks at you so incredulously as you say that.
I know. The irony is not lost on her. Well, it's lost on her. It's not lost on me.
When Aryl spoke about powers, I did think about it. She is not the first one to mention it. I just did not think about it, but when I was young, I was abandoned.
You and me
but
both.
I met someone, a man who lived on the mountains. He was strange, but he taught me many things. After that, when I tried very hard, it was more. Am I making... Nah, I make no sense. He kind of waves his hand dismissively.
I think... the way I see it, everybody you meet can either have a little impact on your life or a lot, and sometimes people you think have a little impact, they might be actually having a big impact in the background.
I see. Shopping today was nice.
Yeah. And rubs the back of her head. You know, you gave away your house, so there's always my place you can stay at for the night.
I would like that very much, yes.
In her head, she's like, yes! But calm disposition, she's like, come on, let's get some takeout on the way and then chill at my place.
Tara's
Who are we
eyes
taking
dilate for a
out?
second.
What was
What?
that, Connor?
The Tara's eyes dilate for a second.
Yeah, exactly. No, takeout. You go to a restaurant, you order food, you take it out, take it home. Takeout.
I see. Takeout.
Hmm.
So wait, when you say take him out, it doesn't mean...
No, you don't take out the cook. You take out the food.
No, I mean... Oh, okay.
You of
Sorry.
in the food, cold out of eat the food.
That's
Riddle
where
me
Ross is
this.
at right now in his brain. He's like,
Riddle
what
me
the fuck?
this, Batman. Oh God. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the last thing, Connor, is Tara would look for Sarcel. If Os is willing to follow.
Oh, fuck yeah, you can...
Because, yeah, you'd actually be checking in on somebody that you saved, so, yeah. Do we find Sarcel at all, or...
Looking for
The old-
Sarcel Malinosh.
Yeah.
Make a... I guess...
Tara with the old takeout and makeout routine.
There you go. There it is.
Grill and chill.
I bought you pot stickers.
Respond.
Fuck yeah. Connor, for the sake of inventory management, I'm gonna add 2 signet rings to my inventory. Just
Gotcha.
wait, what's Stonky's ring? Oh,
Do you want me to roll anything for finding somebody, Connor?
Yeah, go ahead and roll either a persuasion or an investigation of your choice.
I'm in the same in each of those. So let's do investigation. Oh shit! 17 on die to 18.
Nice.
Holy shit!
18? You actually hear through the grapevine that Sarcel Malinosh actually sold her home in Neverwinter.
dang.
I get it.
Whoa.
No. I after the shit that happened here.
yeah,
I'd,
actually, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'd fucking dip. Yeah. Is there any?
You learn that she left in a rush.
I can imagine why.
She sold her home and most of the things inside of it. Took that money and booked the next carriage ride to wherever.
Understandable. Did they leave the axe in the empty home? It's a long shot, but
If you actually go to Sarcel's home, you do see a familiar looking axe.
oh! The second like the house is like cresting over the hill and there's like I don't know, is it like leaned against the door or something?
You see it inside of the house in like the living room. There are no draperies up or anything.
Whew. Is the door locked?
You try the door and it's unlocked.
Wow.
Okay, Os, I'm gonna trespass a little bit, but that's my axe.
A little B&E. That's a treat.
I'm not breaking, I'm just entering.
The house is
Follow to the
unoccupied.
law.
The door is open, and that is your axe. It's fine.
She bounds in and grabs it.
As you go in, Os will write a note saying, "Hello, sorry, we went and retrieved the axe. If this is an issue, please contact us at," and then Tara's address.
Oh no,
Yes.
you should leave orphanage as the.
Orphanage didn't rob the place, okay? The
Neither did you,
orphans-
technically.
Technically, yes, but Tara did, so that's why he's leaving Tara's address.
My dad gave me this thing to protect myself. I need to hold on to it. Stepdad.
while you're in this place, make a perception check.
Oh my god, I'm on fire. 19.
Oh my lord.
I've been waiting for you. Vecna turns around in a chair.
So, doing a B&E, huh? Those are the days.
But you look around and you notice there's like a disheveled looking desk where it looks like maybe Sarcelle took care of a lot of her paperwork. However, as you're sort of looking, you see a couple of discarded notes that are sort of brushed to the wayside.
I'm not that nosy, but Tara is a nosy bitch.
Nosy bitch, go for it.
She's always wanting to get gossip and tea, so she's gonna go to leave, but then like her head catches and like she kind of like goes and looks over at the notes. You know, like when a cartoon character sees something and their head stops moving, but their body walks for a few steps.
Yeah,
it's like that.
I just did that earlier when I was shopping.
Ooh. I don't take a huge amount of time, but like, you know, like 30 seconds, a minute to just kind of look at things.
You see what appears to be the latter half of a letter of correspondence between Sarcelle and someone else. It reads something to the effect of, in short, the things that I have learned about the Lord Protector are troublesome in... If you would like to discuss further, please meet with me in my laboratory in Waterdeep.
Oh shit.
Shouting from inside the house to outside, us? You're gonna want to look at this.
Os walks to the door, winces his eyes shut, and walks in.
Okay, first of all, I wanted to read this just because, you know, maybe it could have been a cute little love letter or like maybe like secret tea or something, but here, and like just hands Os the note. You're gonna want to read this.
House, or was this?
Yes, Sarcelle Malinar.
Sarcelle, the actress. This is her house.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wait, I thought Sarcelle was the sorcerer.
She's the sorcerer. Yeah.
Is she?
Drina is the. Hold on, let me check my notes. Sarcelle is the sorcerer. Idrina is the actor. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, you're so right. I'm getting my names mixed up.
Oh no.
Are we in the actor's house?
Yes.
Then the actor stole the axe from Sarcelle.
It's true.
That's what happened. But we could even do like a quick little like retcon of like went to Sarcelle. Sarcelle was like, Indrina has the axe. Go to Indrina's house, and then this happened. Like quick little retcon, and then I hand Os the notes. Like, look at this, and she's actually deadly serious.
Os will, kind of nervous looking because it is technically breaking and entering now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look at the notes, and can you type out specifically what they say, Connor?
Yes, I can.
Darky, I'm sorry.
In short?
Darky, I'm sorry you killed me. Darky in chat said, the thick plottins. Also, Connor, that happens to me all the time. I get names mixed up all the fucking time.
Also, sorry, Zan, Mark.
Oh yeah, sorry to put you guys off for a bit. I wanted to repeat.
I didn't have anything in character to do here, so
I literally did this earlier, so it's fine. It all comes back around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking pissed.
I was waiting for you to say. I was like, I know he's gonna write this. I know it.
fucking hate roleplay.
Lord
I'm gonna write a strongly
Neverwinter's a
worded letter to Connor
bitch-ass
about how this needs to
motherfucker.
change. We're gonna install a clock. You're gonna be timed.
I will just voice above game though how incredibly hilarious it is that all of these secrets are being revealed and Aryl is nowhere nearby.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's perfect.
You should have came shopping with us.
You didn't want me there.
You didn't offer.
Well,
It's true. You are kind of a bad friend.
damn. Damn. You right. Next time, I'll work on it.
No, it's cool. If she
That's
had
all
been there,
anybody
you
can
wouldn't have had that scene with Oz. So
There you go.
Well,
they
then
would,
Oz
but it
is
would've
trying
been
to keep a
telepathic.
secret from you, but he's like, I don't want to like put ideas in fucking Errol's head because she's
Ooh.
gonna go a million miles an hour. But it did give me some thought.
In short, the information I've uncovered about the Lord Protector is worrying indeed. If you would like to discuss this further, please visit me at my laboratory in Waterdeep, but I'd advise you keep your nose clean for now, Professor K.
Okay, I'm posting this in the chat here too.
Yeah, I put it in my notes, but yeah. What does Andrina know about Lord Neverember?
What did he do?
And what was Andrina's full name?
It was...
I have it. Hold on. Where is it?
Indrina Lamonsettle.
Lemon settle, yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
Tara would point out it's not signed Andrina, it's signed Professor K.
Well, every kiss begins with K, so that makes
Well, no,
sense.
I think the
I
message
hate you.
was. I think the message
From-
was to the
to
actor.
the-
So she wouldn't have. Yeah, she wouldn't have signed it.
It's the other half of a correspondence.
Yes, you found the letter that was
see.
sent to them.
This part also appeared to be somewhat hidden.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Interesting. Above board, Monty has information. On the ground level, Oz is a little concerned.
Yeah,
Man, if only Monty were here, they'd be useful.
You stare at this piece of paper, both of you, and you feel that familiar itch.
Oh
No.
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 Like there's a secret to be had here.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
It's a secret.
You know what?
We're taking the fucking note.
Yeah, take the note. We'll bring it up with the rest of the group.
leave the
Tara-
cannoli.
We're taking that cannoli. You kidding me?
Yeah,
I had a
what?
cannoli for the first
Yeah,
time.
we're not leaving cannoli. We're taking that. Tara will not use any of Vecna's secret uncovering powers.
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
Because Tara doesn't want to. She doesn't want to.
Just a little though, right?
No. No, fuck Vecna. Fuck that guy.
Oz will turn to you, Tara, and go, I do not believe that Lord Neverember is allied with Vecna, but Oz kind of looks aside. I have not known a politician to be always good.
Everybody's got skeletons in their closet.
What? Why?
It's a metaphor.
Oh.
Everybody's got dirty secrets is more or less what it means.
We
People are
should head back.
complicated, but
We should
yeah.
head back.
Yeah, our takeout's getting cold. We should get that back.
Hmm.
As you go grab your takeout and your cannolis,
Hell yeah!
a bit
We
of a
actually got
mystery pervades in the air now. surrounding the Lord Protector of Neverwinter. Meanwhile,
And for tonight, we'll continue.
we'll go next to Caxian.
All right. Caxian is going to go to return to his estate, assuming that we have like deeds of ownership from Lord Neverember with the new estate, and he's going to try and clean himself up somewhat in vain before walking into his house to go towards the kind of the study so that he can leave this for his brother, the deed.
Okay, and you mentioned you were trying to remain low key about all of this.
Yes, he still feels very. He loves his brother, and he knows that the feeling's mutual, but he tries not to stay home for very long because he doesn't like feeling like a burden.
All right, if that's the case, assuming you're not wearing your armor, go ahead and roll me a stealth roll.
He's wearing his armor.
Okay. like. You're making your way through your home, Manor Glass, and try as you might to remain inconspicuous. The noise your armor makes does give you away, and eventually one of the servants of House Glass rounds the corner. A tired-looking human woman named Loretta.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
She picks up a cup that was knocked over, surprised to see you. My lord, the Caxian.
Loretta?
I didn't hear you come in. I would have opened the door for you. Is there something you need? Would you like me to bring you some wine, or?
I suppose I wouldn't say. No, not important right now. Is Killian in the study, perchance?
Killian is away at the moment, Lord Glass.
Excellent. I will get out of your hair. I just need a moment to drop something off and then head on my way.
Oh, as you wish. Are you
And then,
sure you don't need anything?
He'll think for a moment.
In the garden, are there any flowers in bloom?
Oh, yes. We maintain the garden.
Would you be ever so kind as to fetch me 2 bouquets worth?
Yes, of course. Oh my goodness.
And tend to the dogs, of course. I'm certain they are very hungry and
Yes, right away, Lord Glass.
in need of socks.
In need of socks.
And then once Loretta is out of, it's okay. Once Loretta is out of, is a way to do these tasks. Caxian's gonna slip into the study, put the deed on like the center table for his brother to find, and then write a small note, simply saying, as an early wedding gift or a late wedding gift. I don't know when I'll be home again.
Oh no.
We did not make it, so you missed a loved one's wedding.
It was on Caxian's mind a good bit.
Fuck! I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
There's a reason he was acting like he was, and I love it.
As you know.
Oh my goodness.
that was a spirited reply.
Doggy.
Jeez.
You leave the note as well as the deed to your new home in Neverwinter. You emerge from your brother Killian's study. And moments later, walking back through the rather nice large doors leading to the outside garden of your home manor, there is a couple of bouquets worth of beautiful looking flowers arranged lovingly by Loretta.
I appreciate it. Please, take the night off. You've more than earned it. Save for if my mother needs anything, of course.
And he will hand her 25 gold.
Oh, you're more than kind, Lord Caxian. Thank you.
Of course, of course.
Make an insight check on her.
Will do.
Insight?
10.
Damn you, insightful.
Yeah, but it's me, so I can't roll above a 2.
You're used to Loretta being a bit more beholden to the whims of Family Glass. You remember them being basically the perfect servant. They do their tasks well. They have a wide variety of knowledge in all sorts of different fields. But you always got the sense that they were just sort of in it for the money. Not really proud of their position as a servant, but you see a look in Loretta's eyes that doesn't betray any sort of pity or looking down on you. Seems that this servant is looking at you a bit differently. With a bit more respect.
He'll give a slight nod. And then head over to Fiona Glass's room, his mother, visit her while she is sickly in her bed.
In a dimly lit room, large interior, decorated walls, the colors of house glass. You see, sinking into the... God damn it, dogs. For real? Sort of sunk into this large, cushion-filled bed is sort of a middle-aged looking woman that you would recognize as your mother.
Well, later age, because Caxian's 49, 48.
Well, due to your bloodline,
fair.
tend to look a lot younger than you actually are. But she, as she's being attended to by servants, they're just sort of waiting and cleaning sheets and doing things quietly. Two servants turn to look at you in unison, and you see your mother's eyes wink open, the gentle green glow of whatever divinity once graced your bloodline, illuminating her irises as she looks at you.
Madam,
He'll move forward, going to a knee and handing her the bouquet of flowers.
Son. She weakly reaches out and takes the bouquet. From the garden.
Yes, and picked by Loretta herself.
I recognize my own flowers.
I left a gift for Killian. I hope it does please him, but before I headed out, I just wanted to check in on you.
You can see I'm not doing so well for myself.
You'll kind of nod and hold her hand.
Well, I shall continue to pray to Time more for some form of guidance and do keep well enough for this not to be our last meeting, Mother.
Her eyes open a bit more widely.
I'm not dead, Kaxian.
And for that I am relieved.
She reaches a shaky hand up and sort of brushes your hair back in the sort of usual swept back look. She thumbs over a scratch on your cheek.
Fights, locals at the tavern.
He's gonna have kind of a blank stare as he recalls the adventures that he's had thus far.
Locals at the tavern is just a fucking horror that we just fought.
Yes, Mother, nothing to worry about.
Make a deception check.
Right.
Uh,
15.
Oh, Caxian. Do hope one of these will see your future, not through the end of the bottle. What would your father?
He's gonna take a kind of deep breath out. He kind of failing to search for words despite it being his job.
You're right, Mother. I will look for other things to do, but for now, it was good to see you.
He'll kind of raise her hand up to kiss her hand. Give a curt, like, kind of head bow to the servants. And move to leave.
Out of trouble, my boy.
He will simply nod an acknowledgement to his mother before politely closing the door.
He watches you leave the entire time before eventually he closes her eyes once again after you're out of sight. And you find yourself in Glass Manor once again.
He's gonna take a deep breath. Take the other bouquet. And head towards the nearby cemetery.
You return to Never Death Graveyard sooner than you ever hoped. And you make your way over to a plot of land that looks a bit more on the wealthy side. You arrive at the grave of your late friend, Lord Tristan Icehand.
He'll take a deep breath out place the flowers onto the grave. And he'll just kind of sit there in silence for a moment before remembering a few jokes and adventures he had with Tristan. Great bar fights and reverie that they may have shared. Before the laughter kind of just rolls into a kind of thunderous cry. Just take a moment for himself to grieve. And then once he is able to find some form of composure, he will kind of clean himself up, dirty his face a little bit on purpose, and try to wander towards the nearest bar.
It's easy enough. You've certainly been to them enough times that you can almost find your way out there without really even needing to look.
And
As you
very...
stand, your cape, the sigil of House Glass emblazoned on the back of it, catches the mists, Never Death Graveyard, that cling to you, almost holding you, before eventually dissipating.
Very purposefully, he will tonally shift inside this tavern to paying for the locals, spending far too much money on buying rounds for the group and playing music and heckling various bards and such. And that's probably how he's going to spend his evening.
And you spend the rest of your time getting absolutely trashed at your favorite tavern, buying rounds for the whole place. It's a rowdy, raucous good time. And as the creature seeks into his familiar comforts, we'll finally go to Malek Corvus.
I did it. So there is stuff that I want to buy, but my question for you, Zan, would Caxian have legitimately given him money if he needed it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then I can actually afford this lineup right here. Top is buying, bottom is selling.
How much do you need?
I think after I sell everything, I'll probably need about 400 gold.
Got it. Let my cat in, he's screaming.
Yep. I use the list, Connor, so if you want to adjust any of those prices, I guess use the list that you linked, or that Monty linked.
Just so you know, the price of the weapon is that plus the price of the regular weapon.
So it's the enchantment cost is its own thing, but you need the cost of the weapon too.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So if you want to, like, for example, I got my great sword was 50 gold, but the enchantment was 300, so it's 350 gold total.
Yep.
Then here, then I will just...
Sorry to throw a wrench in your plans, Bosco.
Yeah, that's why
Literally
why plus one plate mail is 2,500, because plate mail is 1,500 gold, and then the enchantment for plus one is 1,000 for armor.
Well, I was just gonna sell the long sword and then count that as the, unless I get more than the 15 gold for it.
I guess that works.
Yeah, unless you want to try and haggle.
Oh, I'm gonna try to haggle. I'm gonna try to get 125 for both of those combined.
Do you know who I am?
No, you're wearing a mask.
Oh wow, yeah.
Also, before I forget, you and Zan fucking crushed that scene, by the way.
Yeah, it was very good.
I feel like a fucking asshole now, though.
Yeah. There's a reason why.
Well, yeah, he didn't tell us, so there's no way we could have
You're
known.
an asshole, and then we just go about
You're
it.
not an asshole.
You can't Dragon Age me on this one.
Sure.
Well, what was Caxian supposed to do? Oh, I can't go save these people who are in mortal danger because I've got a wedding to go to. No, fuck that. You just go.
Yeah.
It was 100% in character. He chose not to inform us, so there's nothing to feel bad about because it's not information we had.
Damn.
It just is what it is.
If Malek knew about the wedding, then that makes him look like a dick, though.
Well, we already know Malek is a dick, so that's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, then that fits the character.
Yeah.
All right. You can find a luck stone, yes. You can
Let's
go ahead and mark
go.
it off.
Fuck
Plus
yes.
one weapon is also easy enough to find. You just gotta make sure that
Cool.
you've got... It's a long sword you're looking for, yeah?
For now, yes.
How do I look this up?
What are you trying to look up?
+1 longsword.
So that's what they were just talking
Three-
about. It's the cost
300
of a
gold
longsword
It's,
plus
plus-
the
it's
300
300
enchantment cost.
So it's 300 gold for a +1 weapon, and then you add on the price of the weapon to that.
Which
so
is
if
15 gold for a long
so I'm selling my longsword, so at minimum I'm going to get 15, so it's just going to cancel out unless they somehow haggle me below 15, in which case I'm going to behead them.
It's true.
Yep. You had your scene, let me kill people. God.
I just think it's funny. Just you are now heroes of Neverwinter, and
I'm the Thane of Whiterun.
then he just murdered the barkeep in cold blood. Like, just decapitated him. It was crazy.
He was a demon.
I
See.
see.
Yeah, I forgot you remember the Grey Wardens. I forgot
Uh-huh.
about that.
So yeah, the +1 weapon will be 300 plus the 15 for the longsword. Yeah,
Yep.
easy enough.
Cool.
And now your plate mail.
Yes.
Yes, that's going to be the bulk of your expenses here.
For sure.
And how much money are you borrowing from Caxian for this?
400 gold.
400. All right.
Not borrowing.
I'm
Gotcha.
taking.
Stealing.
It is given happily.
Yeah, you can find some plate mail as well. Just mundane plate mail. It's quite expensive, but you can purchase it.
I will do so. And then I
Right.
will haggle the chainmail and longsword combo of the fucking hero and champion of Neverwinter.
All right. Go ahead and make me a persuasion check with advantage.
All right. 24.
24. Before a lord, no less, they're more than happy to maybe steer the price in an effort that's more towards you. They give you an even 100 for the chainmail,
Okay.
and they double the cost of the longsword.
Okay. So then that's 15. So that becomes that and then that. Which, that was exactly what I was hoping to get. So that, yep. So the 400 with Caxian, that puts me right where I need to be.
There you go.
All right.
And did you still want to try and talk to Lord Neverember about keeping that weapon?
No, because it was, even if he took 1800 for the +1 plate mail, it's better to have the +1 weapon. And the luck stone, I was shocked by how cheap that is, and it is worth taking.
It's an uncommon item.
Yeah, but considering what it does, I'm stunned.
Well. Nevertheless.
So I'm gonna add one. Yep. Let me add. I don't want the old. I want the old. There it is. Let's see if it'll do it automatically. It does.
If you equip
Less.
it, it'll do it
Yep,
automatically.
it does. Perfect. That is huge. And then I got mundane plate mail. I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna erase all of this because I have no sense to my name. Plate mail default. Thank you. Oh, that's better. That AC looks much better. I get rid of this.
All right. Well, while Ed is talking
All right,
to
I'm all set.
himself,
Yes, I'm all set.
Is there anything else you would like to do during your downtime?
I'm gonna go back to the abandoned temple that I found the last time I was here.
Okay, the abandoned temple. You haven't told anyone that you're hanging out around here, have you?
No, I have not.
then it remains abandoned. This old temple of, I believe it was Tyr,
Yes.
that remains sort of in a disheveled state. But you've been stopping by every once in a while on your travels as you come back to Neverwinter, staying here, performing some rites for both yourself and for the temple in the Raven Queen's name, not necessarily in Tyr's name.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do?
Specifically, he's going to start actually cleaning this place up. He is going to... He can't dispose of any of the broken pews, but if there are any broken pews, he will start to turn them into lumber, essentially. He will chop them up and just put them in a pile somewhere. He will try to dust as best that he can. And he will take anything that looks like it is a religious symbol or statue of Tyr, and he will make sure that it is upkept, but he will start to maybe hang a couple of his own Raven Queen blessings up in this place to complement Tyr. But he will not defile anything that's in here.
Very well.
Yep. And then, much like he has done pretty much every time that he has been in Neverwinter, he is once again going to try to eject whatever curse Vecna has put upon him from his body once more. So he will spend his entire time trancing and trying to expel that evil from him.
You once again, you settle down, you close your eyes, you try and clear your mind, but it's like... It is like trying to shout to someone over a hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever was done to you in the nest of the Eldritch Eye has ingrained itself so thoroughly into your being. You think it will take more than just sitting and whittling at it day after day. You'll never make any progress.
Mm-hmm.
This foul blessing from the god of secrets cannot be shorn so easily. But you do find peace in your forward progression and your inevitable goal of stopping whatever may be happening to the multiverse.
Mm-hmm. Then that is where he will spend his night.
Yeah. Over the course of the next couple of days, you take some time to relax and prepare for the next leg of
I didn't realize it was going to be multiple days.
Damn.
Yeah.
Aryl.
Oh.
Do you interact with the piece of the rod you found?
Do I interact with it?
Do you do anything with it?
She has an image of Aryl and the fucking piece of the rod playing checkers. And I'm just like,
Do you manipulate it? Do you examine it? Do you leave it on a shelf and look at it?
Pixar bit. She's playing chess with it in the park. I think she would at least try to look at it arcanely, and see if she can figure anything figure anything out about it. But I do think that she would consider it dangerous enough that she's probably not gonna like play with it. You know what I mean? Like she's not gonna like delve too deeply, but she is gonna try. Her curiosity will ask of her to at least attempt to kind of maybe identify it, since she didn't find anything about it in Umberto's book.
Would you like to cast Identify?
I think I have a scroll, don't I? I have 3 scrolls of Identify.
Ooh.
So yes, I will actually use one of them.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Shit.
music cut out immediately.
It's so ominous.
Well, it's been nice knowing you, Aryl.
Let's see.
Flight of the Valkyries starts playing. Oh, Christmas music. So no Christmas music then?
No Christmas.
Jumps
Not
and
that-
snaps his
not that
skateboard.
You unravel the scroll of Identify and you read the arcane words inscribed onto the parchment. As you do, they ignite with this sort of blue energy and begin to fade away from the paper itself. As the power of this spell enters your body and mind, focus on this rod. Eons ago, a war between primordials and the gods scarred the planes of existence. A demon lord named Miska the Wolf Spider eventually pushed the primordial enemies to the brink of annihilation. Desperate to save themselves and their allies, powerful elemental beings called the Wind Dukes of Aqua, or Aka, rose against Miska. Committed to the concept of law, the Wind Dukes descended from a people called the Vati, who once ruled many worlds. 7 Wind Dukes wove their power into an artifact, a piece of which you hold, called the Rod of Law. The Dukes used this rod to imprison Miska on the plane of Pandemonium. And as a result, the rod shattered into 7 parts that were scattered throughout the multiverse, thus earning it the new title of the Rod of 7 Parts. You learn that you cannot attune to the rod while it is broken. However, the dogs tell me.
The dogs foretell.
Staff of dogs. I'm
You're
sorry,
good.
Connor.
I'm listening.
Good.
Just go. Just go.
Additionally, you can, however, use the pieces of the rod individually. You hold the first piece. While you are holding the first piece of the Rod of 7 Parts, once a day, you can cast Commune.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Would I know what that spell does?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Oh.
So that's a natural 1.
You know what? As part of the identification of this spell, I'll go ahead and just say that you learn what Commune does.
Thank you.
Commune is a
Hey, here's
fifth
the thing
level
I'm really
spell.
good at. Fuck you.
Commune is a 5th level spell from the Divination School. You can contact a deity or divine proxy and ask up to 3 questions that must be answered with a yes or a no. And you will receive an answer you know to be correct for each question.
I mean, you getting a 1 on that makes sense. I believe it's a cleric only spell.
Yeah, it's divination, so already
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like, nope.
Yeah, it's a cleric exclusive spell.
But while you're holding the piece, once a day, you can cast it.
Okay. So they
Very
must answer
cool.
with a yes or no, and I know the answer to be true.
Yes, I can go ahead and do the commune spell as well.
I can definitely find it, but I also wanted to write it down physically because that helps my brain remember.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Could we contact Strahd?
I don't know if he counts as a divine proxy in this world.
You've reached Strahd von Zervich. If you'd like to make a collect call, please hold pound. Love it.
I am rapidly
to hold it.
approaching your location.
I am following the sound of the beep.
Hey, Strahd,
Let go. I will be there shortly.
Hey, Strahd, is your fridge running?
No.
I don't have a fridge.
The fridge walks by in the background.
I'm walking here.
The bridge is from... Go, sorry.
As well. Perfect. As the spell ends, and you're holding the first piece of the Rod of Seven Parts in your hand, Aryl, something overtakes your vision.
Oh boy, whispers.
As almost similar to the way that you found this object, an image begins to burn itself into your mind with maroon-colored fire. You, who have used the gifts of Vecna more than any in the party, are shown something. You see images of a large wooden door begin to fall into focus. Leaned up against it is a skeleton, perhaps centuries old, clad in equally decrepit armor. A single gleaming ruby at the front of the double doors. Webs. Endless. Lie in front of you see.
Oh, what the fuck?
Is there anything about it that I might be able to recognize?
Absolutely not. But,
Okay.
back of your mind, your two words, your connection to the God of Secrets, providing some insight. Webs. Edge. And that is where we're going to end the session for this week.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That was webs and edge?
Webs
Webs
Edge.
The webs
Webs
are edging.
ed. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Fun.
That's right.
Whoa.
Bark indeed.
Well, I guess we'll find out potentially what that might mean in the next episode.
Oh my fucking god.
Nice little downtime session. I like that.
Yeah.
Give you a little break from the fucking constant dungeon crawl.
I mean, it's fun. I like
Yeah.
it, but it's like I've been needing to like get those rings for like
Oh, yeah.
several sessions.
Yeah, and I've wanted to RP. Oh my god. Also, Zan, what the fuck, man?
Oh,
Huh?
It was really sad. It was really sad.
you guys make the memes, I'll make the tragedy.
I mean,
The duality
No.
of man, memes, and tragedy.
meme jitty.
But yes, I hope everybody enjoyed today's session.
Hell yeah.
Maybe a little bit shorter than usual, but yeah. Next session is going to be very interesting. We'll get the ball rolling just a little bit once more. But for now, that is where we're going to leave you for this evening. why don't we tell the people what we're doing? Mark.
Yeah. You can find me apparently surrendering to the God of Secrets here for our next episode, whenever that will be. But elsewhere, you can find me on Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr., here on Twitch at Aeon Protech Gaming. I do a 3-hour music challenge stream every Sunday. This Sunday will not be an exception. Come on by. I'll spin a genre wheel. I'll have 3 hours to make a song in that genre. If you're a musician or are even interested in getting started in music, feel free to come on by, participate. I will play whatever you make at the end of the whole 3 hours, and I've played mine. I'll play yours. We'll talk about it. It'll be great. In the meantime, you'll find me not tomorrow, but next week over on the Unexpectables. Tomorrow is my birthday, but I will be working. So unfortunately, no like cool stream or anything like that. But
Birthday boy.
Maybe something in the coming days. Maybe we'll see. I don't know if I'll have time. Other than that, hey, if you like gacha games and you've been playing Zenless Zone Zero, I helped direct the English voiceover for that. So it's been a great time. Go check it out. Version 2.0 just dropped last week. So if you haven't played the game before, now is a good time to get started. There's lots of free gifts for people who are just starting the game. Or if you played for a little bit and you've been gone for a while, lots of free gifts for people returning. So go check it out. And you might also hear me sprinkled about the game here and there. Other than that, that's it for me for now.
All right. And up next, we've got Edward Bosco.
You can find me at EdBoscoVA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco, where tonight we're beating the shit out of Gormagala. That's what's going to happen. There can be no other outcome. Come hang out with us in about an hour or so. It'll be myself, Arcov, Level 1 EV, and Artsy Heartsy to at least start until Zan steals EV away from us. And then tomorrow will be some more unexpected. No, it won't. Just kidding, because something special's happening. But Thursday will be some more Metal Gear Solid. Friday will be some more wrestling. Saturday, I'm off. Who knows what I'll do on a Saturday. Sunday, we've got our Baldur's Gate honor run. And then Monday, we've got a doubleheader of Yakuza Lost Judgment with Connor, and then Stalwart Souls with Xanless Grim before we're right back here, maybe doing something. We're for sure doing Monster Hunter. That's for damn sure. But that's me.
Alrighty. And up next, we've got Monty Glue.
Hi. You can find me montyglu everywhere. This evening, hopefully, Keys from the Golden Vault. And then tomorrow will be a Daggerheart one-shot over at the Unexpectables channel. Thursday will be Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Friday we'll be getting back to plot in Final Fantasy 14, Heavensward. Saturday, we're on the third case of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney with Shay, which it's very, very fun and exciting. And then Sunday's my day off, leave me alone. And then Monday, you can catch me over at Zoran the Bear's channel, where I think we're doing our last session of Rust Thenge. And then Monday evenings, you can catch me over at Xanless Grim's channel, where we have Cold Rock. And then Tuesdays, I'm here. Just hands.
And up next, we've got Theropod Art.
Oh, that's me. Hi, hello. Y'all know where to find me. Theropod Art on Blue Sky for Affinity, Tumblr, Lizard Fun Bags if you want to see the naughty stuff. Over on Twitch, got a little subathon thing going. Even though streams have been a bit scarce lately, life be crazy. It is what it is. Other than that, commissions are open. I'll draw anything you want, almost anything, for the right amount of cash. I'll do it. Other than that, Fridays, Casian's Guide to the Multiverse. I'm playing Haka. It's really fun. It's really cool. It's D&D in space. That's it. And yeah.
Alrighty. Up next, we've got Xanless Grim.
Hey, that's me. You can catch me over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/XanlessGrim, Monday evening, 7 p.m. PST for some Stalwart Souls. Then twitch.tv/DistortionDevil at 1 p.m. PST back here for this. And then twitch.tv/The Unexpectables on Saturday for some Gateway. Then Thursday, as Monty mentioned, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, her channel, twitch.tv/montyglu, 7 p.m. PST for that. Also in Cazador's Guide, also very fun. And I think that's me.
Oh, Frankie, here,
Frankie.
here, here.
And of course, you can catch Connor right here because you're probably watching this on his Twitch channel. And if you're not, you're probably over on youtube.com/devils-and-dice-rolls also watching this thing.
Or patreon.com/devils-and-dice-rolls, which I'll try to upload shortly after I get done here. But yeah.
Patreon!
You know what I'm doing, you know what I'm about. Yeah. Like I said, streams gonna be a bit sparse this week and next week as I'm going to be out of town in Minnesota for my cousin's wedding.
Minnesota.
Miniature soda.
Miniature soda.
Connor's returning to the scene of the crime.
True. But yes. That's about it for me. This episode is brought to you in part by Beard Sorcery.
Beard Sorcery!
As well as Bones Coffee Company. I'm gonna get a
Bones Coffee!
Bones Coffee! The coffee of Bones!
The coffee of Somalia!
Use code DistortionDevil!
Oh, yes! Save 10% when you shop at bonescoffeeco.com.
Yeah, no, Pallbearer would drink Bones coffee.
This shit is tasty! And we also couldn't do this.
Undertaker, but this is delicious!
True. We also couldn't do this week in, week out without bits and subs from viewers like you. Robomom897, thank you for the 30 bits. Laney Pator, thank you for... Oh wait, no, that's from last stream.
Thank you anyway, Lanny.
Thank you for the tier 1 sub to the Citric King. Zen Lita,
We know
thank you
that
for
guy.
the 100 bits. Tara, you're stupid. I like that in a man.
Yeah.
Boss isn't that dumb though.
Solid
He just
reference.
does understand certain things.
It makes him
Frank
cuter.
Thank you for the raid with a party of 34.
Hey,
And Church of Poe, thank you for the raid with a party of 54.
Hey!
And thank you for the follow. Hope your streams went well. Hope you had a fantastic time, and I hope you enjoyed listening to the rest of this session as well. We'll be back 2 weeks from now, I believe, on the 1st. As I will be out of town until next Thursday, so
Very well.
See you all then. But for now, take care.
Bye-bye.
And,
Bye-bye now.
Take care
let's-
now. Bye-bye
Let's
then.
find out who we can raid.
Yeah, let's see. I
Shadow
see
Legends.
Sci-Fry, I see Gaijin, I see Bracky, I see Skell Alpha.
Skeleton Alpha, I don't think... Have you ever rated Skeleton Alpha?
I've raided Skeleton Alpha a few times.
Who's got the lowest?
Bracky's got 15.
Bracky.
Let's get Bracky.
Just playing
Yeah,
some
Monty
Dead
really
by
can-
Daylight.
Monty really converted me on that. Just look at my friends and I'm like, oh, who's got the lowest? Go!
Playing
yeah.
some Dead by Daylight.
I just pick my favorites, but that's fair.
Sometimes I just pick. I also pick sometimes depending on the time. I'm like, well, I know this person streams late, so I'll pick this person because I know they're gonna go late.
That's
What
Or
should
if
our
it's
raid message
like been a
be?
while.
Secrets.
Estoy Secrets.
Estoy
Secrets.
Secrets. Oh, I'm sure he's
Estoy
gonna love that.
Wait, why do you say that?
Because it's just bad Spanish.
Estoy
Why would that bother
Secrets.
Bracky?
If you don't know, I can't explain it. To
Yeah,
you.
we'll explain when you're
Bracky's
older.
friends are American. He's used to bad Spanish.
We'll explain when you're older.
Oh, I
Folks,
appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much for stopping by and for enjoying the show. We're gonna take it on out of here, but thank you all so much.
Heck yeah.
Give Brecky some love. Bye bye.
Do it or don't. We're not cops.
Bye!
Goodbye.